All right, everybody, this is the passenger side. As you can see, we got it hard mounted on the bottom. Just used the factory holes and just marked them and drilled them through the plate. That is the motor mount and the motor pedestal from the '89 Super Duty. And then I have that plate up on the top, utilizing the factory holes, and I'm going to weld the old mount to the plate. I did that so that it would have some flex, and I could just weld it in situ. And I will do that here probably tomorrow. Get that all welded up. And then over here on this side, we did something a little different. We did the top the same, but the bottom, in order to get that to line up and have room to get in there with the wrenches, we had to get a little ghetto fabulous with it. But that little foot right there, I could trim off. If I can get in there with a freaking torch and do it, I will cut it off while it's here and just weld the L bracket to the main body of it, and that should hold us just fine, and then I will weld it on the top. But yeah, this thing's just sitting in here where it's going to sit. It's going to have probably about 5 to 6 inches front to back, and as you can see over here, we got plenty of room for my power steering pump. Not power steering pump, power steering gearbox underneath the power steering pump. The next thing to do is to back here. So we got, there's the main cross member here. There's the cross member that the transmission sits on in the back. And then there is one in the middle that the control arms, the suspension arms, come off of. And that I'm going to scab on the bottom of it, either a piece of plate or a piece of tube, probably a piece of half-inch plate. Clean it, weld it on, weld it all up, and then cut at an angle on either side of the bell housing, so that the bell housing can come down another inch or so, and it'll allow the motor mount on the back, the tranny mount on the back, I should say, to squat down and actually mount into the tranny, give me the cross member, give me clearance on the floor for that big old honking brake cylinder, driveline brake that's on the back of it, and that will give me the clearance also that I need underneath the bell housing, because there's a little tiny gap, not enough, and that'll give it another inch or so of drop, or 2 inches or so of drop. And as you can see in here, we're lined up perfect nearabouts. Shut up, Hans. Hans Gruber over here thinking he's cute or something. Stupid chickens. But yeah, that's what we got, and we got the hood on here, and as you can see, we have plenty of room between that, and that's the highest part, is that AC compressor right there. So we're going to be golden. Plenty of room.